Oh, hello, I'm back again. Ooh, and I'm wet. It's grim. It's a horrible, 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 horrible day. Look, it's chucking it down out there. Oh, you can see that. I'm in the shed now with my old tractor. Not so good because it's quite dark in here. So you spin round, look where the light is. Do I go very dark? I don't know. Yeah, so just to recap, I'm glad I stopped the other day because I was just getting a bit fed up. But got to put bolt the end wings on. Here we are. So if I can push that in there, I'm going to have to probably use some more bolts to pull that in, I think. Certainly on this side one. Let's hope that works alright. I've got to use my knee at the moment. Oh! See, none of the bolts are that tight at the moment. I have to bring all my tools back up in the wheelbarrow because it's a shame bringing it inside because it was so convenient out in the yard. And now it's not. But right, so let's just see how we get on with doing this. Right, you can see there I put a straw bale underneath it to stop it falling down every time. So I got me a big bolt here. I'm hoping if I can just pull that one on there. Let's see. I can use that one to pull the. Sorry, let's see if I can just use that one to pull the side in. Because I'm trying to put the nut on. Hello. Got the nut. Pushing. I'm doing it up with my fingers at the moment. Once I got that in, I can start putting the normal ones on. As it were. Right. Look, you can see my breath. I'm not liking this as much. I'm not enjoying this because it's horrible and wet. I can hear the rain chucking it down out there. I'm just going to pull this one in. La la, go point yourselves. Oh, so because the bolts are longer than normal, the socket set won't work properly on them. I think I'm going to have to replace some of these bolts, and what I'll end up doing is put the new ones on. The new ones are, look, I've only got these. There's the old one, too long, so I'm going to have to cut a bit off the end. I have to say, really, I don't want to be out here now. I want to be inside. I've had a morning already of this wet, and do you know that those sort of days where you just want to stay inside in the warm? I really want to be like that, and I can't because I need to get this done. Sorry if I sound miserable. I don't know. It's working outside in all extreme weather is quite difficult. It can be mentally a bit draining when you get bad days like this because you just think, why am I doing this? It's wonderful in the summertime, but when you get a day like today, it's just not stopped raining since I got out of bed. I started at 5:30 and it's going on a long day. Anyway, on the plus side, I am pleased how this is going. It's quite funny, I was lying in bed thinking about it last night. I don't know about you, but I find that if I go to bed, quite often I think things through from the day. And this is one where I get a lot of satisfaction from jobs like this. So, just pulling that side in there, let's have a look. I might be able to get the other one in now. Let's try. Oh, just, yes. So that's I'm using one of the original bolts now to just pull that in. Threads on these, it's all a bit old. That one I can use the socket set because it's not too long. And that's the thing, once you get one in, we'll be laughing. As long as it fits flush. Right, so let me just stop now. You don't want to see me doing this for 4 hours. I'll stop it and we'll have another look in a minute. Right, so I've got a couple of them in. There we go. So I'm gradually working my way back. Seems to be the best way to go forward. That one never had one in it, I think. Don't know where that one did. That one's got to go in there. There we go. Let's just find the torch. Yeah, that's through there. Let me just put that there a minute so we can see what we're doing. So at the moment I'm not putting washers on. If I can just get... Oop. Okay, right. I'll put the camera down a minute. I am gonna get this on there. It's gradually pulling the side in. Look, that one's got to go. That's, well, I might leave that one, the new one. I am using the old ones because these weren't too worn. As I said, the other ones, that one's the problem. Pulling that in. Hopefully, when I do that one up, that will bring that one in, and I can get one of the normal bolts in. Otherwise, I've got to carry on with the long ones. But this side's nearly done. Look, that's good. Okay, success. I've got that bit on so far. Look, as I said, once I've done these in, it's pulling that in on the frame there. There's still this long bolt. I might not need that long bolt now. Let's have a look. See, I could probably put... wonder why they made those holes at the end bigger there than there. So I could probably get a normal bolt through that end there. And then I might leave that one there sticking out. Let's see if we're doing any harm. Okay. Okay, so I've pretty well done this side. The only thing is I've run out of the bolts that I can reuse, I think. I've been a bit of a cheapskate. I have reused quite a few of the bolts, but I got to the point, I think I said before, they're so thin on the top. That's what they should look like. That there's no point in reusing one like that because that's going to wear out more and pull through eventually. So what I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to go down to the workshop and just cut some of these shorter to the right length. I think I need 5. I've managed to save 6 on each side. I've managed to save 7, so that's actually pretty good really, because every penny counts. I'm just looking at this now. Can I save that one? What do you think? But the thing is, it's where they wear. They seem to wear worse at the end of the wings. Just at this end, at the far end, where it must be where they rub in the when you're scraping out. They don't rub as much. So some of them, look, that one there is completely flat. That one there's still got a bit of meat on it. I reckon I can save that one for another, because it, yes, save that one. Penny in the pocket, better than in there. Right, so if that's right, then I need 4 of these. 4 to replace these 4. Right, let's go down the workshop and cut some. Okay, in the workshop, which originally sort of translates to a bit of a muddle. So, want one that long, just there. So what I do is I'm gonna put a bolt nut on, so that even though I'm cutting it with a doodah, I probably don't really need to cut the ends off here. It's just tidy though, and it means I can get the socket set on it. If I leave the nut on, then any burr that's on the end will come off when I undo that. So it should be able, in theory, get the nut back on easy enough. Okay, so just put that in the vise. Can't see the vise, so I'll put that a bit closer. There you go, gents and ladies. One vise. Oh, I'm trying. Right, let's zoom in on that, shall we? There we go. I'll just hacksaw that off. The other day I was hacksawing and actually had the blade on the wrong way round and never realised there's a little arrow there that shows which way the blade should be. So, here goes nothing. Since I do stuff like this, it reminds me of my O-level metalwork. That takes you back a bit if you've done O-levels. Okay, there we have it. So let me just zoom out. Oh, let me get this right. Okay, so that is the old one. There's the new one now, the right length. Hopefully the nut will come off easy enough, unless I bird it up at the end too bad. See if I can get that back on there. That's always the test, is how easy it goes back on. Oh, perfect. There we go. So I think I've got 4 more of these to do, or 5. I'm going to do an extra one because I think one of them I might have lost one somewhere, which is typical. You don't need to see me film 5 of these, so I'm going to just do them. We'll get back up there, get these on, tighten up the back. Not going to do the welding outside today because it's too grim to weld the little bit. I think that, you know, the thing that stops it bending when you flip over. I know what I mean. I'll have to wait till another day, but hopefully I'll get this finished today, or at least the rubber on. So let's see how we go when I've got back with these. All right, get back to sawing. Okay, so I'm back again, and I'm in the shed, in the rain still, with my bolts, and I've got a cow behind me. Can you see the cow there? There she is. Let me just zoom in. There you go, Mrs. Moo. There you go. Unfortunately, she's going to the abattoir tomorrow. She was due to calve about a month ago, and she didn't calve. And we've had her checked out, and she's got Neospora, which if you've looked at my Google videos, Google my videos Neospora, you can tell you all about the infection some of them can pick up. She's unfortunately she's slipped her calf, aborted the calf. She's going to be infertile. There she is. Nothing wrong with her really. Look at a beautiful animal really. But we won't be able to get her in calf now. Hello. The only saving grace, I suppose, if you like to think of it like that, is the fact that we can make some money back on her because she's going to go for beef burgers and stuff, which is not great. I don't really want to have to do that on a young animal like that. She's only not even had 1 calf yet. But there you go. That's a bit of a sad tale. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit like because it's today and wet, and I've got a lot on my mind. Various farm things and stuff, but never mind. My life's good. But I've just got a lot on my plate at the moment. Anyway, let's have a look at this. I've done that side. Let me just zoom in. Oh, right. I need to tighten that up. Anyway, I'm going to put these bolts on here. Oh, I tell you, let me just come back to you in 30 seconds. Okay, I'm not getting the hang of this very well. Okay, so I'm back. Hang on, let me just take this off the tripod. Let's see what I've done. I mean, I don't know why I didn't do it before. I should have just turned it over on here. Look, it's a lot easier to get to the bolts, isn't it? It's a no-brainer, really. So I'm going to be putting bolts down that side to draw that in. That side's done. Done that side. Just got to do that. Look, I've got my jumbo jobby there to pull this one in, which I can. Look, I'm pushing it in with my knee now. I can just do it up by hand, and then. Yeah, I know it's not great, is it? And then I'll put the rest on. Right, let's do that. Let's go to it. The other thing as well, I might have messed up. I might have put the blade on the wrong way. I'm not sure. I didn't realise. Look, it's not actually in the middle, and I wonder if that's the pull inside. But I'm not taking this off now. It didn't come with any instructions. I'm not sure why. Hard to say which is the right side, but does it really matter? I don't know. Once that's worn down past that, it's all the same anyway, isn't it, really? And it will wear down. Hello. She wants to get out. I'm going to put her with some friends later. Right, these are the bolts I cut earlier. Here's some I did earlier, as they say. So putting those on there. There we go. So I've got that one in, and now because I've tightened that one up, I can take the original really long one out I had that was pulling the side in. I can take that one off there now. Don't need that. Look at that length of that. I really needed that when I first did it. But it's done its job. So that's coming off. and I can just put a normal length one in there, and then hopefully I can just put, there we go, pull that out, put one of these normal length ones in, hopefully I can do that, and then 2 at the end. So yeah, again I've got that one in now, and I'm just using these 2 old ones at the back. That has definitely drawn this side in completely, and I don't know whether you can see down in there, those are now sticking out. The M ones down there anyway are sticking out, so I can reach and get the bulb on them, bulb nut on them. So that's perfect, that's what's worked. I've worked my way down, pulling the rubber in with the nuts and gradually doing it to the end. So we're nearly done. We'll just tighten these up, and we'll have a quick look at the end. Right, I'm on the last run now, still chucking it down now. I've got to get back to milking soon. So done the wings now, bolted those on. Got to let me just show you. Got to finish tightening the bolts up along here. I've got some of these big bad boys to put in the wings because I didn't put those in until I'd finished this. So I'm going to have to push that in, line that hole up. I've decided I'm going to angle the wing out a little bit. I'm not sure that's a good idea or not. You've got 3 options there with the holes. I had it on the first one last time. I'm going to try the middle one, but I don't know whether that always catches. You know, sometimes it runs smoother. Although these rub, sometimes you do get more muck. You can get more muck because you're angling that out, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll try it like this. I think I did it like this last time and then end up putting it back to that hole. I've got to put that one in there. I'm gonna finish this off, and then we'll look at it when it's finished, because I don't think you want to see me. How many of you want to see me using my nuts? No, thought not. I'll tighten up my nuts, and then we'll just have a look at what's finished. Okay, cheers. Ooh, horrible day, look. Cattle are on the ring feeders now having their maize. Over there. Tell you what, I can't wait to finish this. I've got Thursday night, my boys. Thursday night at the Vegas gang. We always go out on a Thursday for a beer and well, we used to go for a curry, but too late for us now, so we go for a burger instead in the local pub. So I can't wait for that. It's just one of those days where I just want to get inside, have some good banter, beer, something to eat. That's what it's all about. Anyway, ding dong. Woo. Oh, that's it. I finished with my nuts. Yes, I've done everything I can on here apart from the welding on the brackets, which I'll do another day. But I can actually start using this scraper now. What a result! I think that took me. What time is it now? Guesstimate. Between 4.5 and 5 hours to do that, probably on and off. I mean, I think if I'd had a good straight run at it, could have probably done it in less. But I'm trying to do in between jobs, so I have to move it around because of the rain, everything. But a lot quicker than when I did it last time. If you look back at the videos I did before, I think I did that over a few days as well. And I think the mistake I made last time was I unbolted the frame, the swing arm, you know, the rubber bit, took it completely off the A-frame. and then also I think I unbolted all the side bits, and so that meant more work putting it all back together. So it was definitely the right idea to leave it connected to the actual A-frame, and then just undo the bolts. I mean, it's just Meccano. It is just Meccano. It is just unbolting the bolts and having some extra long bolts. That's the key. Have extra long bolts to pull in the sides when you want to, because it's tough rubber, so it's hard to push. But anyone can do this. Anyone. You know, guys, if you're 16, as long as you've got a bit of muscle, you can do this. It's not, you've got to have years of experience. It's just a guy with a spanner. I had a socket set and 2 spanners. So I had a 24mm and a 17mm socket set, 17mm and a 24mm spanner. That's all I did. How about that? That's all the tools I needed for this, and a welder. We won't count that because you didn't necessarily need that. So yeah, crack on. Anyone can do this. Have a go yourself. All right, guys. So let me just, you've seen it. Let me just take her out and we'll have a look at it. And there it is then, there she blows, all done and finished. Like I said, I'm going to weld another bracket on there at some point, I won't bother videoing that. And this one needs whacking back down and a bit of weld put on there. But other than that, it's done, look at that. Pleased with that. Didn't use too many new bolts. 3 on that side. Only 1 on that side. Got the back plate, that's welded back on, don't know how long that'll last. Doesn't really matter. Did that one. Quick patch on there. That might not last that long, we'll see. But how about that? Got myself a new old yard scraper. 200 quid to you, plus VAT, delivery. Let's call it 500.
You can hear the old Massey. That shed.